What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. Today we are back because I sold some cars and I guess I've got another batch coming up for sale. So before the rain gets any worse, why don't we get into it? Well, I can assume you saw the thumbnail, so you already know that it's not the Prius going up for sale. It's not the Monte Carlo, obviously. The van, this one's coming up really soon. I've decided to go ahead and sell it, guys. I'm never going to do anything with it. This car, believe it or not, is sold, even though it's not in the thumbnail. This one belonged to me, personally. I own this car myself, not the dealership, and I decided it was time to get rid of it. So I sold it for $7,000, and it's actually getting picked up tomorrow. Beautiful car, runs and drives great. Aside from, if you remember right, it had a slight surging issue when you were trying to maintain speed. I never figured out what it was. I never dug into it. It could be spark plugs, you know, for all I know. It could need a tune-up. I don't know. I'm just done with the car and it's going down the road. So tomorrow, this one will be gone. And if you remember, I got this for $2,500. So I got a hell of a deal on it. We put quite a bit into it. We definitely put some money and some work into it. But it's a damn good car. And yes, the new owner saw the videos. He's a subscriber to the channel. He already knows about the surging issue. He's seen everything from start to finish. And he was happy paying $7,000 for it. And I think it's a very fair price. At the end of the day, he's happy, I'm happy, everybody's happy. So let's move on. These three cars, this is another video, guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and just tell you right now, obviously I can't do too much out here in the pouring rain, but I think in the next video, I'm going to do these three cars. I've already got them lined up for a thumbnail. And these are all at Copart for sale right now. This is for sale. My 93 GT convertible is manual transmission is for sale at Copart right now. The 94 Trans Am 25th Anniversary Edition, this is at Copart for sale right now. My 94 Chevy C1500, what do they call these? A GMT 400, if I remember right. This has got the Blueprint 383 stroker, the 700R4, 373 gears, basically a brand new build. This is now at Copart for sale. So I'm just throwing this in here because I don't know exactly when this video is going to come out. But I want you guys to be able to purchase them, to bid on them if you're interested in them. Yes, all of them run and drive. Remember, this one, however, has a pinion bearing going bad. It winds from the rear end, from the rear differential going down the road. So just be aware of that. All of these have clean titles. None of them are salvaged. None of them are reconstructed. They're all clean title cars, and they all run and drive very, very well. So I'm going to put a link to each one of these cars down below, and coming up very soon, guys, the van, the Prius. I'm probably going to go ahead and get rid of my little Nissan BE1, and believe it or not, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm actually considering getting rid of the Z24. I haven't decided yet, so don't start bombarding me with emails. I've gotten more emails on this car, even though it's not for sale, than I think I've ever gotten on any car I've ever owned. Everybody wants this car. In fact, I've been daily driving this for over a week now. I've put a ton of miles on this little thing, and I love it. It gets excellent fuel economy, even though it's got a 2.8 liter V6. It's super comfortable, and it has been nothing but reliable. No warning lights ever have come up on this car. It's just a solid driver, man. This is an 88 Cavalier Z24, and I'm in love with it, which, you know, so why would I want to sell it? Well, it's money at the end of the day, guys. It's just money. I love the car, but it has been sitting here for like 2 months until I finally started daily driving it about a week ago. It just sits here and it never gets used. There's the instrument cluster. It smells good. It looks good. It's just a beautiful little car. I haven't made up my mind on selling it yet, so that's why I'm asking you, don't bombard me with emails on this car asking how much. I really, truthfully don't know. Even if I decided I wanted to sell it today, I don't know how much I would take for it. I really don't. I love the car, but at the same time, I hate seeing cars sit. And I've got a new batch of cars coming in. Guys, I bought a super rare Cadillac ELR, a 2016 less than 3,000 were ever made, and I got one, and I stole it for stupid cheap money. Then I immediately went to Carvana and did a sale offer on it. They offered me way more, thousands and thousands of dollars more than I paid for the car. So this could be an easy buy it and flip it type deal. Of course it's broken, so stay tuned for that. A Cadillac ELR, and then I bought a Mercedes SLK 250. I can't remember the year, like a 2010, 2012, 2013, white with a red interior. Beautiful car. I can't wait to bring those two to the channel, and I'm in the process of purchasing even more cars. So we're not done. I just got to move out the old inventory because it is time to move in some new stuff. If you've ever seen a Cadillac ELR, well, you might want to look it up. It's kind of an interesting car. Now, this car is also sold. I got $14,000 out of this car, and I'm happy with it. It's a great cruiser, and the guy that ended up winning it told me he is really excited about getting this car in his possession. The transport people are picking it up. I've been in and out of it today, so you'll see a few drips here and there. I've had the doors open. Let's see. Oh, did I not put the keys in it? Uh-oh. I guess I don't have the keys. I wanted to fire this one up so you could see, because transport is on the way to get it. Anyway, I wanted to make sure that we kind of had some documentation of the car, right, before the transport company comes and collects it, just in case anything happens along the way. You know, there's video evidence of what the car looked like before it went down the road. This one is such a great driver. The gentleman that bought it, also a subscriber of the channel, and he is going to work on this car with his child, and hopefully, he says, when the child is a little bit older, he would like to give the car to his child. Uh-oh, is that the transport company? No. Okay. He would like to give this car to his child, and until then, he wants to work on it and basically do this as a father-child type situation, you know, work on it together, cruise it, enjoy it. And I love hearing that kids are going to be brought into the fold, and they're going to get to work on these cars and get a taste for some of this old school stuff, man. Too many kids don't want to do anything with cars these days, you know. They want to play video games. So it's so great to hear that there's a father teaching his child how to wrench on cars and how to appreciate these things. And it's a whole nother story when you actually help build the car, work on the car, and then it becomes yours. You appreciate it that much more because of the sweat equity you put into it. Let me go find the keys to this thing, guys, and we'll fire it up. Well, I found the key. Took me a minute. I got really concerned because I put the car here and then I lost the key. So let's fire this thing up real quick. We might take it for a quick spin. Maybe not. Honestly, with the transport company being right down the road, at least they're supposed to be right down the road, I really don't want to take a chance on well, also on anything happening to the car either. I never really considered that. Listen to that. I'm gonna miss you, girl. I'm gonna miss you. Windshield wipers, temperature hot, defrost. There we go. Well, we're gonna miss the old girl. That's for sure. But somebody got him a great car, and I really hope he's gonna enjoy it. Hopefully it gets down there today. It's not going far. It's going just south of me. So hopefully he gets the car today. That would be ideal. And he could get out there and start playing with it. I thought I turned the headlights on. Did I not turn the headlights on? Hold on. Let me get in here. Maybe I didn't pull the... Oh, there they are. Yeah. There we go. All right. So we're good. Everything works. It's running like a champ. Like I said, I would take it out for a drive, but yeah, I don't think I really want to right now with the transport company being down the road. And somebody was like, hey, driving these things, you could have an accident. And I guess you're right, man. That would suck. Imagine if you bought a car and then I wrecked it driving it after you bought it. Yeah, I would be pissed off. So will not take this one out. But anyway, you can see it. Here it is. Here it was. We'll turn the wipers off here, and we'll turn that heater off as well. All right, it's ready. Now, you may notice there's some cars missing, and if you've missed some videos, well, that's why they're not here. And there's another one that I haven't gotten to yet, and you probably saw it in the thumbnail, but you notice it's not sitting here. That is the 1991 Pontiac Firebird Formula. And that car, that one's crazy. I was told that it wasn't worth anywhere near what it brought. Yeah, I had a lot of people, experts in the industry apparently, telling me that that car wasn't worth $2,500. You guys remember it had, what, 104, 109,000 miles on the odometer? It was a great car. The air conditioning even works, and I put those factory WS6 wheels on it and some new tires. Great car. I just didn't drive it, like, ever. I never drove that car. So I decided to sell it. I put it on Copart, and I'll be honest with you, the first 3 auctions, it bombed. Like, the best it ever got was like $2,800. And I had people telling me that's all that car is worth. That car would never bring more than like $2,800, ever. You should take the money and run. And I just couldn't do it because I paid a lot more for it than that. I paid, I think, around $4,000, maybe $4,300, something like that. And then I paid to have it shipped, and it cost me like $1,000 to ship it. So when I tell you I had some money into that car, I had some money into that car. And then, out of nowhere, randomly, on the 4th auction, I got an offer that came through my app, and it said $5,500. And can you guess what? You already know what I did. Click accept. Done. $5,500 is what the 91 Pontiac Firebird Formula brought me. It is gone. It's paid for. It's already been picked up. Sayonara. Adios. It's long gone. I hope the new owner is happy with it. I hope it's one of you guys that saw the videos of the cars. So we have a few cars left, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to sell almost everything I've got left sitting out here. So yes, my 2014 Toyota Prius C Level 4 will be going up for sale soon. Literally nothing wrong with this car. Nothing at all. You can't fault this. It gets great fuel economy. It's got brand new tires. Just did a 1,400-mile trip with no issues. So when I'm ready, I'll be sure to do a video on that one. You guys already know the Monty is not going anywhere. The engine is here. All of the parts from Holley are here. And the last thing we're waiting for is the transmission. It's already been shipped out from Monster Transmissions. It should be here within the next few days. The 2005 GMC Regency, this is the Savannah, if I remember right. 130,000 miles, brand new transmission, brand new tires, brand new wipers, fresh oil and filter change. I've never driven it since. I took it around for a couple days. I used it, and it's a great van, but it's just another one that, oh, I also put a window in it. It had a busted window. It's another one that I had plans of doing something with it. I was even considering maybe converting it to like a camper style vehicle on the channel, since it already has the couch in the back, the chair in the back that folds into a bed. I thought this would really be easy to convert into kind of a camper style vehicle. It's already got the TV screen and rear heat and air conditioning. It's perfect for a cheap and easy, kind of a dirty conversion. Number one, I don't think the views are going to be there for it. And number two, I really don't have a whole lot of interest in doing that. So I think I am going to go ahead and just send this one down the road very soon, along with the Prius and the Nissan BE1. Those will probably be the next batch of vehicles. If you're wondering what I'm looking for out of this one, I'm thinking $5,000. And I think $5,000 is a really good price on it. I paid $2,800 for it, plus fees, plus I paid for the window, plus I paid for 4 tires, plus the oil change, the headlight cleaning. You know, I ripped out the wheelchair lift. I put a bit of work into this, guys. And I think $5,000 is a very fair price for this one. And then the rest of them, well, you already know. This one is gone for $7,000. That one is gone for $14,000. These 3 are currently up for sale. Like I said, links will be below the video if you're interested. They are literally live on Copart right now, so get in while the getting's good, I suppose. If you're wondering where the Tesla is, well, hold on just a second. We still have it too. So here's one of my most favorite cars. I'm dead serious about it. I know a lot of people don't like the whole EV thing, and I understand that too. I get it. But this car, I just love it because of how cheap it was. For $7,800, it's really difficult to find something that compares to this. The power and speed, the cheap cost of driving, it's almost too good to be true, and I hesitate saying that because as soon as I do, something bad is going to happen. I just know it. I've had this car sitting here for 3 or 4 days. It's just been parked on the lift. Like I said, I've been driving my Cavalier Z24 for the past week, so I haven't used this one at all. I accidentally left it sitting outside. I forgot it one day. I left it sitting out here right in front of the shop. When I came back, I was like, man, I need to get that in here because I'm about to start working on this, making some video content for you guys. We got a lot of parts to put into it. Number one, I've got the PTC heater, and this is it right here. So very soon we're going to dig into the dashboard. It's basically the same as replacing a heater core, except you don't have all the liquid hoses and the mess of antifreeze. And the best part is it's relatively modular. It should just be a matter of unplugging the old one, taking out part of the dash, and putting the new one in. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. Next, we have these parts right here. That toe link on the passenger side rear, as you guys know, is bad, and we've got to replace it because it's actually kind of dangerous to drive. So we got the new toe link, we've got the new bolt. We're going to have to get out the Sawzall, and we're going to have to cut the old bolt because Tesla installed them backwards. And then for the front end clunking when we're going over bumps, we have these. We have these sway bar end links, and I'm hoping that my diagnosis was right and that these are actually bad and what's causing the noise, because these were only like, I don't remember, $75, $50, $75. This was probably like $80. So it didn't cost anything, guys. Like for all of this, maybe like $150, $180. This piece here I bought used on eBay, you know, is $139. So stupid cheap for the parts. And hopefully we do it all ourselves. We save a bunch of money, and hopefully, if you cross our fingers, everything's going to work out when we're done with it. So I love this car, even though I recently had a run-in with Tesla that was, well, it wasn't good. You guys probably saw the video yesterday where I was talking about being ripped off. They sold me the wrong car, and I ended up having to make that into a 3-part series because, well, obviously things didn't go as I expected. Now, I'm not going to get into all of that in this video, but suffice it to say, they promised me a refund. Monkey Wrench Mike was with me. He heard and witnessed the whole thing. They agreed. They sold me the wrong car. It was a big misunderstanding. It was a big mistake. Well, the following Monday rolled around where I was supposed to get all my money back and hear all this stuff. I didn't hear anything. Tuesday rolled around, didn't hear anything. I finally started texting the gentleman that I had been dealing with, and let's just say things took a turn for the worse. It's like when I was there in his face, yes, sir, we're going to give you your money back. Everything's going to be great. Monday, you're going to get a refund. As soon as I was no longer there and he knew he was safe, well, suddenly things took a different turn. Suddenly they said that they don't know what I'm talking about. They never saw any pictures. They're claiming that I walked away from the deal for no reason. Apparently, I took out a $55,000 loan for that car, drove 5.5 hours to Kansas City, all so that I could walk away from the car that I purchased. Yeah, as it turns out, they fixed the pictures on their website of the interior. Oh, yeah. They changed everything around, so now the car looks right. It's great. It's a big scandal, and they're trying to screw me. Basically, they canceled the contract, yes, but they're trying to keep my $1,500 that I put down on the car, even though they know they're wrong. They changed the images, and now they're claiming that they don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm not entitled to any of my money back. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully we'll have another video on that coming out very soon. It's a big scandal, and it's definitely changed my perspective on Tesla as a company. The brand, their customer service is horrible, and we'll get into all of that in another video. Now, with that said, I'm definitely having an issue with whether I want to proceed with owning any Teslas at all. But here's the thing. Tesla makes all their money when they first sell the car, right? When the car is brand new, that's when they're making their money. When third parties are selling them used, Tesla already got their money. So I don't feel like I'm really supporting the brand that much by keeping my old Model S, unless I supercharge, because yeah, if I'm going to be supercharging, I will be paying money to Tesla. So I'm having a real internal conflict right now about whether I want to support the brand at all. And I want to make it very clear, I like Elon Musk. I think he's a great individual. I know there's going to be a lot of people that disagree with that. That's fine. You're entitled to your opinion, as am I. I can only assume that Elon Musk does not know about what's going on the car sale side of things. I cannot imagine that he is aware of how poorly his customers are being treated and how it seems like Tesla as a company just doesn't care about their customers. And that is what really bothers me the most, because if they're going to do something like that to me, a bait and switch type of scenario, if they're going to tell me I get my money back and then they're going to lie and tell me I'm not getting my money back, they already know that I'm a YouTuber. They know all about it. I was filming while I was there. They know who I am and they don't care. So I'm here to tell you, if they don't care about somebody with over 400,000 subscribers that's getting over 10 million views a month, I can promise you they're not going to care about you. So I'm having a real conflict there. You've seen, hopefully, the video of my 383 stroker, fresh in from Smitting Performance. Man, I still have a few things I need to get to button this one up. I need to get those expensive exhaust manifold gaskets or header gaskets, the ones that don't leak. I forgot to order an air cleaner, so I reached out to Holly. I haven't heard anything back from them yet. But I think it would be appropriate, since Smitting provided the engine and Holly provided the carburetor, right? And Holly provided the exhaust system. I think it only makes sense to have these beautiful Smitting valve covers right on top with the Holly air cleaner. Hopefully I can find one that's like black with this same, look how shiny that is. I mean, it is just beautiful. I would like to find something similar to this, but that says Holly, just to top it off, man. I still need a water pump. We've got to figure out the pulley system. We got to figure out how to get the AC adapted onto this block as well. But all of that should be relatively easy. It's a hell of a motor right here, guys. Almost 500 horses going to be going into that Monte Carlo SS. And I've already had several people telling me we're going to have to upgrade the rear axle. We're going to break it. You're probably right. You're most likely right. I haven't decided on what to do with the rear differential yet. Right now, I just want to get the motor, transmission, all the brakes redone, put it all together, and we'll figure out the rear end. If we blow it up, if we break the rear end, well, then we break the rear end, and I guess we're going to be forced to put one in anyway. So might as well put it in, take it for a test drive, and see what happens. I still have the 2022 Harley-Davidson Nightster. I haven't done anything with it. I got some new plates for it recently. I love that Oklahoma gives you so many options for plates. So I did the Folds of Honor plates. Some of the money from paying your tags every year and from purchasing the plate itself actually goes to support downed veterans. So I really like the idea of that. I've changed all of my license plates over recently. I think the Tesla even has one of my latest ones. I got rid of the Don't Tread on Me tags and I went with these. They're patriotic plates. And over here you've got Support Our Troops. And you've got the Oklahoma with the American flag behind it. I love this license plate. And I know that probably looks a little strange on a Tesla, right? Because people hate Teslas because they think that Teslas are against America, and that's not what it is. In fact, Teslas are an American-owned company. I mean, really, Tesla's made right here in America. A lot of jobs in America depend on this brand, which is part of the reason why I support it. But people have this whole EV fear and hatred thing, and I kind of understand it. You know, you've got Uncle Sam forcing it down your throat, telling you things like this are going to be a thing of the past very soon. You got people telling you that you won't be able to modify cars, you won't be able to build cars anymore. Hell, you can't even own them at some point. That's what some people are saying. I don't know if it's coming to that or not, but ultimately, Uncle Sam's trying to force you into driving one of these. So I get why people are upset, but to hate the company, I don't understand that, man. And I don't understand the people that hate the cars. If it's not your type of car, then it's not your type of car. No harm, no foul. It doesn't hurt anybody. But it's the people that come out with their car keys, you know, and they're like, oh, a Tesla, and then they cause thousands of dollars worth of damage to somebody's property that they don't even know for no reason, just because it's a car that they don't like. That makes no sense. You think you're hurting the government You're sticking it to Uncle Sam by keying somebody's car? No, you're sticking it to another individual. Could be somebody just like me that has a Tesla, but also loves my gasoline toys. That's just like you. I just like Tesla. You could be sticking it to me and I didn't even do anything to you. So please, if you're one of those Tesla haters and you key people's cars, man, please stop. You know, not everybody driving a Tesla wants to force you to drive an electric vehicle. Believe me, we're nowhere ready. We're nowhere even close to being ready for an electric-only vehicle country. That's so far off. I don't see that happening anytime soon, and hopefully it never happens. I don't want to see a future where it's nothing but electric vehicles. I want to see cars being modified. I want to continue seeing gasoline engines running up and down the road. I could not imagine a society with only electric cars, and I just want you guys to know that's not what I'm about. I'm not for that at all, but there are some things about Teslas that, and electric vehicles in general, that I just really, really enjoy, but never enough to stop driving gasoline. With that said, I am going to get out of here because I've got some more videos to film. As you can hear, the rain is coming down even more. Now, this is a perfect day for filming, let me tell you. Oklahoma has been nothing but rain, ice, sleet, and snow for over a week. It's literally a soup bowl out there. My entire yard, it's all just liquid. If you step in it, you almost sink right into the ground, man. It is so bad out here. I'm hoping that next week things clear up a little bit. I've had a lot of people asking about what happened to the Copart IA walkarounds. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I'm bored. I'm bored out of my mind with the walkarounds, guys. I've been doing Copart and IA walkarounds. By the way, I want to say I'm very thankful. I'm blessed, and I appreciate that I've been able to do it. I appreciate that you guys all watch those videos and everything. But if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I'm tired of walking around and filming cars. I've been doing it for like 6 years now, and I'm bored. I'm literally just bored out of my mind with it. It's like dragging myself out of bed, you know, trying to go out there and film. I don't want to. I just don't want to. So I decided I'm going to stop doing the walkarounds, and I haven't done a walkaround in at least 2 weeks. Next week will be going on 3 weeks. So I hope you guys understand. I'm just burned out on it, man. I decided that I'm going to start doing my own content. I'm going to make my own videos, not going out to Copart. I'm just going to see if my channel can stand on its own. And I'm here to tell you, the views on the videos that I've been making lately, far better than anything I get from walking around Copart and IAA. But like I said, I want to make it clear there's no beef, there's no drama between me and those auction companies. In fact, I might go out there next week. I might go out there next week and make some videos for you guys because some of you have been asking about them. But truthfully, the majority of people haven't said a word about missing Copart and IAA. And the videos I'm making out here at my shop, they're doing far better than those videos. So it kind of makes more sense to spend more time doing these videos and less time doing the videos that apparently people just don't enjoy that much anymore. And plus, like I said, I'm bored. I enjoy coming down here and doing what I want to do and seeing you guys have a wonderful reaction to those videos. So if you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. Let me know. Consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. And until next time, stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon in the next one.